Mic check, mic check. Yo, yo. What's going on, everybody? What's the word? How's everybody feeling today? Alright, I came in clear. Cool. But yeah, what's going on, everybody? How you guys feeling today? What's the word? Definitely happy to be here today, man. Got a couple different things to look at as far as the market side. Then on the NFT side also, man, touch on a couple things, just kind of see what's going on that side of the world. Today is Thursday. Yesterday we just had an uptrend that actually landed us a little bit. Actually, with transitioning into today, landed us around like 1720 or 30 or so. We'll see where that where we actually stopped at as far as Ethereum. I think we did hit about 24k as far as Bitcoin also, but we did retrace quite a bit today, hit some resistance levels, and then ended up going a little bit lower than we expect. Well, most expected. I kind of did expect it. All right, so let me go ahead. Pull myself up. What's going on, everybody? Sorry, I've been kind of working on getting my setup back together. Not as bad as yesterday, so I think we're good. Not as bad as yesterday. All right, cool. All right, so Bitcoin, we're looking at a 3.6% drop within the 24-hour period. We're at 23,724 bucks for Bitcoin currently right now. If you're looking at Ethereum is at 1655 currently, which is actually not bad from where it previously was. I think it got down to like 1640 or so, which was underneath the resistance level, and then we did push up and past that level, so that's definitely a good thing to see. We got BNB just over 300. Matic is still pushing. Jeez, Matic is up almost 7% still, even with the downtrend in the market. So it's almost at $1.42. We got Dogecoin at 8, trying to push its way towards 9 cents. Solana went down a little bit, almost 5%. Shiba down 5.6%. Yeah, pretty much everything's down but Matic. Matic is definitely trucking it right now. There's a couple other things we got a little motion going right now. Yesterday I made this box right here, and as you can see, it's a highlighted area. That highlighted area did, let me zoom in. If you guys can see the wick right here, the wick stops damn near like right at the top of it, it looks like, and I didn't adjust this one. Let me see, hopefully you guys can see that. Like literally right where the threshold of this is right here. Crazy. But I'll pull up a different time frame to show you guys that one. So right now we pretty much retraced, and we're using level as a support right now currently, unless we push lower than this position that we're at right this second. Yeah, trying to break past this point now on a week chart. Now you can see the wick a little bit better since it's in red, I think. Right there, so I think that's about if I can measure it out just a little bit, I think that's about the resistance level that we're dealing with right this point. So to get back into this range again, where we just got rejected from, which it seems like it's still remaining in this uptrend channel that it's kind of creating for itself. Worst case scenario, next support will be around like 1640 or so. What up, Love Ain't? Yo, yo, what's the word? ADT, yo, yo, what's the word? DNA, how you feeling today? Tillery, what up, Tillery? What's the word, my brother? How you feeling today, man? I'm feeling pretty good myself, man. I can't call it. Can't call it, man. Well, we on a day chart, so on day charts to uptrend, you see it's been using this channel as a support, so came down, almost pretty much did it again around here, squeeze, went up higher, so may possibly come down a little bit more. We'll see if we stay within this channel or if we push forward and try this area again. As you can see, we came in, got rejected, so chances are we could try to retest and go back up and then retry that area one more time, so we shall see. We shall see how the cards kind of lay out with that one. If it does go back up with enough volume to retest, I feel like it may try to use this area as a selling area to kind of trend and trade sideways and consolidate in. Hold on, you guys can see it. This channel that I have right here that's highlighted that it got rejected out of. I feel like it may use that as like a place to, like, you know what I mean, kind of trade sideways and be choppy around that range. So and probably tomorrow start dropping some of these levels in the Discord so you guys can get in on this, because I actually was plotting on this around it was a while ago before this actually uptrended to what was it was like 14 something, to be honest. Rode that wave up. But let me see. What up, Justin Grover? What's the word, man? What's the word? How you feeling today? So you can see a couple times it tries to use it. So it came into the channel, you know what I mean? Tries to go up, gets rejected, comes down, uses this little downtrend line as a support, bounces up, stays within the channel, use this level again, same thing. So staying around that range. So it's got a decent amount of resistance above it. It's selling off pretty quick too. Looks like it's trying to bounce back though on 4 hour. don't know. It's a lot of mixed signals here. It looks like it could be some volume coming into this, but it's a lot of volume leaving out the market. So I'm curious to see what ranges we'll end up in because we are headed towards the weekend. And normally there's not that much volume in the weekend. Almost like identical. Almost. The Bitcoin.
Extravulous.
Yeah, Bitcoin is almost exactly the same. Room to run, but could go down also. Bone had a bit of a downtrend also. Open my line, see if it stays true to it. So $1.30 is not a bad range to grab it at. Yeah, this had a nice little run up. Yeah, last couple of days it's been running for a bit. The amount of volume that we saw in a short period of time was crazy. Not everything had the same results though. Really should have extended. This one looks like it's gonna run into a brick wall and then possibly break through and then come back down. Check out the shape. What's going on, Flip Boy? Yo, yo, what's going on? Yeah, that's what it was my signal right there. It broke through this, not broke through, but held this range right here as a support and then climbed up. Nice little run up right here. This needs to come back, probably retrace, confirm this. Take ApeCoin out. Is another one I wanna get in on if I can. Multitasking like what's going on? What's going on? Grind time. Yeah. Hey, same here. So you guys are up to 17 people getting it running, man. Got both my profiles in there trying to, you know what I mean, support. Definitely support. Kind of rock with you guys also. X range. This. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice little resistance level for it around this range if it actually does run again. If it runs with Ethereum and everything like that, I think it's gonna be a nice nice pullback around this range. Same with ETH, if it does run again, which we're at a resistance level right now. I think if it runs again, it's gonna get to this point. I don't know if it has enough volume, it may break through. But if it doesn't break through and use this as some type of support, have more volume, you know what I mean, come to the upside, maybe even use the top side as a support, and then kind of lift off from there. I don't think it's gonna be super bullish. If it does break through, come through with enough volume to where it kind of ignores this level completely, it just has a lot of volume, goes to the upside, breaks through the top of this channel right here and keeps going, I think it's going to retrace even harder, my personal opinion, if it doesn't at the very least retrace and use this as a support level rather than just continuing up. So yeah, kind of curious what that's gonna end up panning out to be. We had a lot of volume today, not all positive as far as buying pressure. So, and that goes for some of the smaller market caps also. But I'll jump into the smaller market caps in 2 seconds. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab a drink and then I'll be right back with you guys. All right, appreciate you guys taking that short break. Said I was getting water, went and grabbed a tea. Don't judge me. All right. Pop into some smaller market camps. Start down here. All right, so keep in mind everything is more or less on a downtrend at this point. So I mean, it is what it is type of situation. Say I'm getting rejected around this range for the second time. So in my personal opinion, we can probably expect some type of downtrend coming behind that, just from the technicals that I'm looking at. If not, maybe it goes back up at this range, tries again, breaks past this little gap right here, which, when I say little gap, it's like a small gap around that range. A little bit high. All right, bam, right there. And then next, we'll have to test this range right here and keep moving from there, which will be interesting to see, as they've made a little bit of progress so far. So can't be mad at progress. But like I said, the whole entire market is down just a little bit right now. So especially with the ETH price diving like that also. Let's check on Bolix right now. Even with the downtrend in the market, still holding up pretty tough at the previous support level that it had. So while still on a little bit of a downtrend, if you pay attention, you can kind of spot the downtrend that we're currently at right this second. But it is kind of squeezing in between a couple zones. So I would like to honestly like to see it hold this support level for a little bit at the very least within this transition of volatility right this second, and then, you know what I mean, kind of do its thing from there, as they have some big and broad things that they're providing to their community, and just to everybody who's kind of paying attention to the logistics of the actual project itself. Then you got some good community members doing things like making their own trade groups for the NFT projects, and really pushing the project. I'm seeing more people doing spaces and such right now. Like, I know Flip Boy Grind Time got a space right now. I got, like I said, I got my PFPs in the building, man, supporting, man. Hopefully more people are gonna start getting into that if they're gonna do it as a routine thing. You know what I mean? So just trying to support where the support is supposed to be going. And you know what I mean, kind of move from there. But as right this second, this to me seems like a area to where it hit right here, retrace back up, so we may use this level of support. So it's kind of where I would like this to lock in at for right this second, and then we try for the upside when things are a little bit more I guess less volatile in the market right this second. So let me see. There's not really too many things that are going wow. And this is another one. The liquidity from this pool is also gone. So this like this thing is crazy. It goes up and down rapidly. So we'll see how long this is around. Selling into this is kind of like super short changing yourself, as there's only a little bit of money within this pool, and this is the methane token that is associated with the Bulls and Apes project currently right now. We're not associated with it. Let me reiterate that. They have no involvement in this liquidity pool. Was made by community members just to add their own version of value to the token. But I guess it was not going as planned. Some people were not, you know what I mean, kind of respecting the, I guess there really is no nice way to say that, is there? They weren't really respecting the liquidity pool, let's say that, and the people who were funding it, once again, they weren't feeling the activities no more, so they let it go. They let that pass, man. Which I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at them for it. I think that the community price of it is actually going to raise more awareness and make people have to interact and engage with people a little bit more, as it's a utility token. You don't get the maximum value just trading it into Uniswap, so you gotta put a little bit more effort into it to meet people inside of the community, with which I think that's a good thing at this point. Like, you really should want to meet different people inside of the community and kind of grow from there, you know what I mean? So see, grind time say chillin'. What's good? Yo. Oh, we got Big Perm in the building with a $20 super chat. What's going on, my brother? Loving the PFP too. Did they add to it, or is that the same one, man? Loving it there, man. You and Too Big got something going on over there. Yeah, my boy. Hey, they got him back lurking. All right, so they got my stuff back on. I wonder if they got my other stuff. Nah, they ain't on this screen. All right, so I got some more adding to do. What up? Yeah, what up, man? What's going on, man? How you feeling today? Was just checking on a couple things inside of the market, man. It's been pretty crazy. Been pretty crazy, pretty wild, man. I've been paying attention to a couple things, you know what I'm saying, just in the market, period. ETH, Bitcoin. We checked out 8Bone, a couple other things, Crow. Recently got some tokenized communities within the BAP ecosystem also. So, yeah. All right, so it looks like the floor may be stabilizing at around like point what is that, about 0.53? Yeah, about 0.53. See what that is in fiat. All right, so that is $894.86. That is the floor price right now currently. So even though you're looking and it's not saying 1 Ethereum currently right now, the value still is there. I feel like as far as the OG bulls, you're looking at almost $900 minimum to buy into the project. So I would say that's still holding up its weight pretty healthy right now. Thin floor to actually move up. We got some flight trace down here too, guys, if you guys can peep that. I might have to get my wrap teeth off on, not gonna lie to you, but I like this one right here, the rainbow body with the scarf looking bougie, and then got the pilot hat right there. So OGs are definitely gonna hold a little bit more rank as far as like owning, and I think there's more features to it as they add the breeze and a lot of other things to it. But as of right now, there's more strategic ways, as we've actually been going over that inside of the spaces. So you guys might want to tap into the spaces, to the Discord. I did recently add the rumbles to the Discord, stuff like that, man. So if you guys are interested in it, man, pop in. Let me know what you guys are feeling like, man. We'll start one up and we'll see who ends up. I guess it's like a king of the hill type of vibe, man. Whatever man wins, he wins, man. Kind of cool. All right, so we got all 3 collections here, which is really convenient. You can just click and go. So let's go in unison. Let's go to the teens, kind of see what they're rocking like as far as the floor. 0.118 is what we're looking at for that. And you get a skateboarder, the one on the floor. We got some pretty cool teams that are actually selling for low prices and tickets just to get the liquidity. People at first they were trying to get apes. Now they actually have to obtain loot boxes from the apes. If they're not going to do it with ETH, they're going to be doing it with Methane token, which some people are purchasing Methane token from Uniswap, peer-to-peer. Some people are doing trades for other objects. So yeah, it's kind of depends on what your cup of tea is. Not a bad looking team bull. The price of it is still around the range that it was previously, around like, we've been in between 150 to 250 bucks as far as value for a team bull, and it has fluctuated a little bit higher as it did get closer to 0.2, but Ethereum was not as high during that time period. So almost about $200 right now if you want to for a minimum, unless you get lucky and get a rapid offer taken. So cool. I'm pretty sure you already hit BTC and ETH. Yes sir, but yeah, I don't mind running back through it too. I'm gonna run through these floors and then I'll smack back through ETH and Bitcoin and all that good stuff. Go to utilities. Utilities are dirt cheap, man, and really go to one of my strategic moves. The breed replenishes have been dumb cheap. West is the cheapest at 0.09. Then we got a team resurrection north, which I might, man, that's not a bad price. It's like 0.1 for almost everything with Ratheth offers that are cheaper than you know what I mean, a couple other things that are in the mix also that you can make some money off. Orbs have been another big thing that people are paying attention to, but I've noticed that people have been making them, but the price tag has been going lower. People are selling it as something that they'll buy right this second for liquidity, not understanding that they already pretty much explained that this is they're gonna try their hardest to incorporate enough value to make this seem like you guys got a God bull, you know what I mean? And if they do that and people value it at that, that's going to be a high ticket item at some point because of what you'll be able to change it into or what you'll be able to utilize it for inside of the ecosystem. So be nice to kind of see how that pans out. Math machines, I've got my own opinion about how the math machines kind of turned out right this second until they do the next step in the tokenomics. I'm okay on it. I guess I'll try to run with what's going on until the value kind of accumulates, or maybe they kind of transition that. So yeah, so right now values a bit down on those, which is actually really crazy to me, you know what I mean? And they literally explain that maybe that was one of those things where you gotta like catch that gem and like understand what they're trying to explain to you. But this right here, this orb actually created God bulls, which if you saw the floor of it, let me go back. Show you what the floor of the God bulls are. Sorry, I didn't do this at first. God bulls are at a 5.8 floor right now. Value in fiat would be $9,754.86. So this is the cheapest that you can get a God bull right this second, unless you get a private sale that is a bit cheaper. But there are really people trying to upsell it closer towards the 10 ETH range. I've seen a lot of 7 and 8 ETH private sale offers, but they're listed for around like 9 to 10 ETH. So yeah. Always fun. But let's check in on the apes and then I'll tap back into ETH and kind of see what they got going on. So we got the apes at 0.22, so mint price, then it goes up to 0.23 and almost 0.25. So a couple people selling before the loot boxes actually come into play. Why do I think that's happening? And some people are dropping it lower because I don't think there's any definite date for them to come out with the actual app itself. So with that being said, like a lot of different people are kind of in a situation to where they don't, you know what I mean, they don't want to wait until they figure out if they're going to be able to use it or not going to be able to use it, type of thing. So some people are a little bit impatient. So I mean, worst case scenario is looking to me, I thought it was going to be Friday, which tomorrow's Friday, so apparently we're not going to get the reveal Friday. They haven't done any announcements to my knowledge as far as doing a reveal. So what I do think is going to happen is I think that we're going to have probably within the next 2 to 3 weeks a reveal, which that's not what I thought was going to happen. I thought it was going to be a little bit shorter of a time frame, but they're pretty much explaining it as they're rolling out a product and not just an NFT. So I had to kind of run past that concept to myself. They do have a deeper meaning behind what they're trying to do with these NFTs, as they're interchangeable PFPs, where you can change all of the different aspects of the NFT. And I wonder, I didn't even like save those. Let me see if I can. Bam, found it. All right, so, and let me show you guys something really quick. If you guys haven't been in the Discord, or you want some free game, going to Discord. This is just your I mean, I guess another reason for you to do so. So this is a sneak peek into the actual Flight Club chat. This is Tankman actually dropping us a sneak peek and showing us how the configurator works as far as actually putting the traits on their ape. So if you were a official Flight Club member, you already saw this. So you know what I mean, you guys are ahead of the game. But this is one of the flight traits right here. I like what he did. He has some different changes that he actually made to the ape itself. I guess it's like the silhouette when you change different things. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, so got that. This was the adjusted flight trait. Like this was like this one right here really speaks to me. I like the cigar trait. I like the military pilot look, and then on top of that, it just looks, oh man, it's gonna be crazy, man. So we gotta definitely have some meetings to kind of see how people want to incorporate the ape traits into our actual group, whether it be like another subset or whatever we do with it. I'm seeing how some of the other trait groups kind of handle the other traits coming in. Some of them are just inclusive, like, yeah, man, come on. And I feel like that's great. I want to add more value to things to where people will actually understand that if you join this group, it'll be a reason to join this group. We're going to make money together. We're going to grow together. We're going to get more knowledgeable within the space together. And there's going to be a lot of different things that are going to happen within this group. We'll have standards and different things that will be just really crazy. You know what I mean? So we grab some of those, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna say that's a longer play, I feel like, but I feel like it's a worth it play. You know what I mean? Because they're not always gonna be that cheap. Once they provide the value, you already know it's gonna shoot up to around like 0.35 to like 0.65 range to even buy one, or maybe even higher to like the 1 ETH range. If people feel like they'll really be able to make something along the lines of a God Bull, and people actually realize that it's gonna be real crazy. Man, they have to reveal sooner than 2 weeks. Is that what they're saying? I don't know, man. That's my estimate from the information that they provided inside of the space. Can't wait to get me one of them ace depth out with the flight trace and the cigar and the man. Yeah, that's crazy. That one did look crazy. I can't wait. I hope I have a cigar and a military pilot. Yeah, the military pilot one goes crazy. Yeah, I'll take a female flight ape too. I want to actually see if they have any female flight traits, because that would be so great to actually be able to incorporate the female flight traits. And I feel like that will kind of be a different role to things. But I still been thinking about adding to our community wallet and having people kind of pay the difference in between what the actual floor price is around that time period. So if you get in, our floor price is around 0.8, you pay 0.22, you pay the difference from 0.8 to 0.22, you have the same status that. So I want to see if that's fair, logistically, something that we can work out and stuff like that. Yeah, the first female ape would be crazy. Would definitely go crazy. But all right, tall big perm, we'll smack back through the Bitcoin, Ethereum swag. All right, so anytime I have something highlighted, it usually means that that's an area that I'm greatly paying attention to, and I kind of explained it earlier. it actually went into this area and then retraced back out, as this is a pattern that we've seen beforehand. Either it's made it up and above and then we had some significant value and then a significant sell-off because it didn't make the support levels, or it went up and then straight back down, or it went up, didn't make it to the range, straight back down, and then in this case it went up a couple of times, retrying this same zone. So it's really trying to break out of this zone right here. Right now currently it's fighting with this resistance level that we have at around 1660 or so, and once it gets past that, it has a small gap to where it can actually maneuver for a little bit, and it actually still has 1675 range or so to actually break past, which these are softer levels of resistance. So I feel like if it gets enough volumes to break past this, it should go past this and it'll probably retest this range again. Best case scenario is us trading within this channel in some way, shape, or form. Doesn't matter on what time frame, you can actually see it trading sideways, as long as it goes within here. When Traces uses this as some type of support. So, and I'm not the best as far as drawing on this, but more or less you would see it go towards the upside. Yeah, it's glitchy, probably choppy, retrace back that. Damn, let me go to a different time frame. I hate this damn I hate how it just does that on all right. I'll see really just gonna like 11 little ass dots on there. All right, let's try this one more time. All right, so more or less I'm looking at it to go towards the upside. This is level resistance, so it'll probably be choppy around this range, then go up, have a little bit of volume, then it get towards this range, probably be choppy again. Then we're looking at it going up, and right here is a resistance level, so it may trade sideways and then probably break towards this level and then do one or two things. I feel like it'll come back down towards, it's not gonna do a hook, but it's gonna come back down towards this range. Probably trade sideways around this, dip a little bit below, come back up, and then try towards this upside if we are kind of bullish right now. Best case scenario and only scenario I see is it breaking out of this zone, coming back down to retest this area, and then damn, not zigzagging like this. I hate when it does that, but what you guys give on gist of it, not the loop-de-loop, but yeah. So yeah, so at some way, shape, or form, it has to come back down and retest this level at some way. And that's what it's not doing right now. If you look at the 1 hour time frame, it went up and then it ends up coming back down within this range, and then it just downtrends from there. But it looks like it's moving up just a little bit. We'll see if it breaks past. It has a lot of resistance to go through to get back to the levels that it was previously. There's a easier way down than there is up, so we'll see which way we end up going from here. Bit, damn. Gotta have that locked on. Bitcoin looks to be doing a bit of its downtrend itself. Seems to be selling off around this range right here for extra. Damn, right there. So it seems to be selling off around that range. Got rejected, so it came down, hit right here as far as support, went up, got rejected. Now it's coming down a little bit. So we'll see if this continues or not. I think this red line may be the next range that I had before that, but let's find a better word. Blew past that already. So our next healthy support level will probably be around like really 20. I want to say 23.5. Yeah, like 23,500. Is the support level that we need to uphold at this point without retracing past that, or we're gonna come down probably a significant amount. Yeah. Yeah. So got that, and then we are on like 23, 850. Another resistance level that's kind of getting rejected at. You can see the last channel that I had, it was breaking into this channel, and as you can see, it got rejected. My goal was to see it come out of this channel, or at least come into this channel and trade sideways. So this would be one of the ways that I was kind of saying that I will see ETH kind of do. So it's either going to break through with enough volume to go straight past it, not really pay attention to it, but at some point it has to use this level as a support to continue upward. So it went up, had a decent amount of volume, but it still ended up having a downtrend. Come back into this channel, use it as a support, have to break back out of it, and then use it as a support to rocket back up to these levels in the first place. So that's kind of what I'm looking for as far as this channel with ETH, if that makes it a little bit easier to kind of correlate the trend that I'm looking for. So we see that it went in, came back out, went in, came back out. So now we needed to go back up with enough volume to either bypass this area completely or trade sideways in this area and then gradually step up, which I would like to see a trade sideways. We'll break into this area, trade sideways before we get into it the weekend, because the weekend normally has a little less volume. So we may just go into a consolidation phase around this range, or a downtrend if we don't. So that's what I like to see. The break past straight or trade sideways, then gradually get some more volume and then break past this level. Then it's litty for a little bit, I think. But yeah, so let me know if you guys got any questions, concerns about NFTs, the Prepare for Flight project, or any other NFTs or whatever you guys got on your minds, man. Let me know. Got some things coming in the works, man. Doing some different doing some different collaborations with some different people, man. Trying my best to help educate as many people out there. If you guys are willing to learn a little bit, man, I just mess around with the charts, trying to show you guys some different methods that you guys can look at it also. So if you absorb a little bit, cool. If not, man, you just rock with me, man. Appreciate that also, man. Appreciate everybody for engaging and all that good stuff. Also, take a quick break, and after the quick break, man, we'll come back. If you guys got any questions, I'll answer those. I'll run through some logistics of the Prepare for Flight project, as today is Thursday, tomorrow is Friday. Friday is the day that you guys need to certify to get that methane token within the project, so you don't want to miss out on that. So between 12 p.m., which is noon Central Time, and 12 midnight, which would be a.m., you know what I mean, Central Time, you got a 12-hour window to actually get that in. But like I said, meantime, be right back, and we'll hit you guys with the rest of the info. All right, so appreciate you guys for rocking with me tonight, man. Had it pretty good. We got a Twitter space in about 40 minutes or so. So if you guys didn't know that, now you know. You guys are more than welcome to join in, kind of rock with us, ask any questions you want to. Twitter spaces have been a little ruggy, so we'll keep it open as long as we can. Definitely appreciate anybody who's gonna stop by there. Also, you're more than welcome. Other than that, man, if you guys don't have any questions, concerns, man, I'll probably get out of here and let you guys rock out. And just to give you guys in the middle of you guys asking any possible questions, methane token going out as far as the verification, 12 to 12 Central Time. You guys have a 12-hour window. Just get the support ticket in. This includes your wallet address, how many of the NFTs of ours you're holding. I'll verify. We'll get that methane token sent out to that same wallet. Make sure you're using the wallet that has the actual NFTs in it, so it's able to. So I'm able to just go through, verify, send those out to you guys. Besides that, we do have a ape that we're giving away also, so don't forget about that. Only I think it's like a 100 some change more minutes until we actually get to that ape that we're going to be giving out, and that's just one of many things we plan on giving out within this short period of time. So we got that to look forward to. And on top of us actually having that, we have multiple different tiers to where we have a lot of different of giveaways still within our mint. The transition that we're going to be making to actually utilizing our platform is coming super duper soon, so we had a couple weeks for that, and we'll be able to actually transition the people to actually learning and utilizing our platform once the people are actually familiar with it, so and they'll know that it's actually out there. I'll allow people to actually you know what I mean, get used to it so that they can get it on there once we say things are ready to go, so you guys can be their first day to be able to reap the benefits from actually being people who are actually being engaged and paying attention to the logistics of what we're trying to do there. So should be super fun for you guys, so hopefully everybody does pay attention to that, and that's not something to lack out on, because that would suck a little bit. But other than that, we got multiple different prizes. We still got a lot in the collection itself. I think there's like still close to like, I think mid-tier, like $80,000 within the actual collection itself. We got some NFTs, some other cool stuff in there, plus some NFTs will be able to be utilized within our actual platform, but you have to be able to mint them to use them on the platform. So it's pretty interesting catch there. So you might want to mint them before the platform comes out rather than after the platform comes out and realize that you missed out on something that could have benefited you in the long run. So yeah, take advantage of all the opportunities that we get in front of us, guys. But I'm not seeing any questions, so I more than appreciate you guys for coming out, man. This has been fun, man. You guys enjoy the rest of your night wherever you guys are located, man. You guys keep cuffing that dip, man. You guys know my spiel. Look for good support levels, and always remember, it's beyond crypto, guys. Try to enjoy life and get into this Twitter space, man. We usually have a little bit of fun, super informative, and a place where you can ask any questions that you have about whatever subject, and we can kind of rock out and see if we can get some answers, or at least help you out as good as possible. So you guys have a nice night. I'm out here.